Who would be more interesting? An Ivy League professor spouting economic theories and worn-out concepts? Or a self-styled garbage man sharing his exploits and experiences from the alleyways of your town? Rob Richard, Renaissance man, diamond in the rough, seeker of truth. Who would be more interesting? You be the judge.
Why? Why not? And when you can answer me, why not, logically, with a sound theory, come at me with it. And then I'll answer you why. Fair enough? I think so. What I'm going to do is just going to read an old note of mine. Just get loaded up here. It's posted it on June 5th, 2010, 8:40 in the morning. First stranger. Oh, maybe we should say the title of it, eh? Basically, I just titled the note, "Please read this and think on it," and stop seeing strangers. And I was inspired by Bruce Moe, who was introduced to me by the butterfly I often refer to as Nadia. The first stranger you will stop seeing is the reflection in the mirror. You will feel the truth of who you really are. And do not fear or question the doubt of this love. Instead, embrace it, because if your mind can intellectually doubt, then the doubt itself is proof that there is something there in the first place. Your life energy is real. Let it feel love and soar. Our past evolution led us into our now. We have stopped evolving physically. I mean, if we evolved from the evolution of organs shaped by changes in the genes that control the organ, what is controlling the genes? Yes, the outside environment would affect the genes. Our cells receive a signal like, okay, evolved, and this being is ready for the change. Our cells receive signals not only from this being's outside environment, but also from inside of our being. Our thoughts have an enormous amount of power that can affect this very life we live in. And I wonder if you have read Dr. Bruce Lipton's work on epigenetics, or how you watched a video about, I don't know if I can say this word right, neuroanatomist, Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor. Look her up on TED Vision and listen to her story. It's amazing what she has to say about the mind and the spirit. Just amazing. And I'll just open your thoughts and your mind up that much more. And if you're a friend of mine, I'm not going to lead you to someone that I don't feel may help you in some way, shape, or form. Because I feel if you're a friend of mine, and you're reading my poetry, reading my thoughts, then you're also questioning this life. And we share in that aspect. We keep our feet grounded and we get up and we go to work every day. But in the same regard, we enjoy thinking about life and creating and just doing our thing. So, Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor. Now, what if the next evolution is a marriage, so to speak, between our very real intellectual human brain with our very real life energy that we breathe in? You and I breathe, and we are alive and can affect each other from even the greatest of distances. Look at us now. We also can affect and be affected by natural happenings in the energy of life itself. This fact makes us brothers and sisters in one, albeit dysfunctional, family. When humankind collectively realizes this, we would not live this life we're living. because this life we are living creates third world countries and poverty that our brothers and sisters must spend an enormous amount of time just to try to provide the simple basics as food. You know, you get what I'm saying. And if they're lucky, a rudimentary education. If collectively humankind could unite with the love that we are family because we share in life, we would want our family afforded the same opportunity as you and I. Imagine all the wasted brains inside these existing brothers and sisters of ours living in such poverty. And then imagine this change of lifestyle, like this utopia actually happening. Imagine how our acts of love would affect theirs and our life energy inside us. Imagine how our life energy would affect the energy of life. Perhaps then our life energy would receive a signal from the energy of life like, okay, man, evolve, the being is ready. This can happen. But first it must happen from within. From within, our inner voice cannot hide the true feelings from our life energy. And our life energy cannot hide from the energy of life. Think of it like this. As a human being, we can act on remotes. Subconsciously, this is fact. How many times have you driven somewhere and after you got there cannot remember driving past a certain landmark? Our subconscious can control our consciousness. We breathe. We are alive. And any that share in this breathing thingy are our brothers and sisters. Now, if that made sense to you, I don't know. Maybe I should reread it again another time. But that's it for now. Thanks.
This is one of those poems that I woke up in the middle of the night and just had to write out, or else I couldn't fall back to sleep. Take from it what you will. It felt like a message I needed to write down. I titled it Miss You. Heard your voice last night as I was drifting to sleep. I made a promise to live on and not feel sorrow and weep. As I woke, I rolled over and reached out as if you're here. And I jolted myself back into the reality, quietly wiping my tear. Not a day goes by that a memory of you does not pass. I've kept my promise to you to live on and let go of the past. It is what I would want you to do if it were you still here. The other night, in my sleep, you were whispering in my ear. My intellectual mind says it's only my memories of you. And I ponder about love in my spirit, questioning if it's true. Grasp this if you can, please. Remember, our spirit has no form. Our spirit is nothing like what you and I consider the norm. Our spirit is our gift from who created us all. The spirit feels love. It's our connection. It helps when we fall. Don't take my word for it. Close your eyes. What do you feel? Remember all the love in your life. These feelings are real. When your intellect is at rest, your spirit is free to roam. Your spirit feels the love as it reconnects to the spirits back home. So in your dream state, when you feel or a whisper you did hear, quietly whisper back, I love you, to your love. It feels good to have you near.
Who would be more interesting? An Ivy League professor spouting economic theories and worn-out concepts? Or a self-styled garbage man sharing his exploits and experiences from the alleyways of your town? Rob Richard, Renaissance man, diamond in the rough, seeker of truth. Who would be more interesting? You be the judge.